Welcome to Fluent English Daily, the professional way to master the English.
Window or aisle? Why does choosing a plane seat feel like a big battle?
It really can be, especially when your coworker tries to take the best spot.
Oh, really? Is that what happens to Anna and Tom today?
Yes, we are learning useful English for booking flights and handling frequent flyer drama.
Aha! I definitely need those words for my next business trip.
You are in the right place. Welcome to Fluent English Daily Pro. I'm Emily.
And I'm John. Let's get started.
So, John, we were talking about Anna and Tom. They are going to France.
France? Wow, that sounds like a dream. But wait, they are going for work, right?
Yes, exactly. They work for a company that sells something very special. Do you remember what it is?
Let me think. Oh, the Imperial Lemons. I still think that is a funny name for a fruit.
It is, but it is a big business. To sell these lemons in France, they need to fly there, and that is where the trouble starts.
Oh, really? Why? Is it hard to buy a plane ticket?
Well, things are changing at their office. Before, maybe someone else did it for them, but now the company has a new rule, a new policy.
A policy? What kind of policy?
They must book everything online. No more calling a travel agent. They have to use the computer.
Aha, I see. Many companies do that now to save money, but Anna looks a bit worried about it.
She is. She is not sure how to use the British Airlines website. It can be a bit confusing the first time.
Right, I agree. There are so many buttons and boxes to click.
Exactly. So Anna asks Denise for help. You remember Denise, right?
Oh, yes. Denise knows everything about the office. She's very helpful.
She really is. Denise sits down with Anna to look at the website. They have to find a flight to France.
Do they find one quickly?
They do, but then they have to choose the type of ticket. This is the part where the company is very strict.
Let me guess. They can't fly in those big, comfortable seats at the front of the plane?
No, definitely not. No first class for them. They have to choose economy class.
Economy, right. The seats are a bit smaller, but the price is much better.
Exactly. And Denise tells Anna to choose a fixed ticket.
A fixed ticket. What does that mean exactly? Is the seat fixed?
No, not the seat. A fixed ticket means the time and the date are fixed. You cannot change them. If you miss the flight, you lose your money.
Oh, wow, that is a bit risky. What if Anna is late to the airport?
Then she is in big trouble. But a fixed ticket is much cheaper than a flexible ticket, so the company insists on it.
I see. It's all about saving money for the Imperial Lemons business.
Right. So they have the flight and the price, but then comes the most important question for any traveler.
Let me guess, the food?
No, not the food. It's the seat, window or aisle.
Oh, the big battle. I always choose the window. I love to look outside and see the clouds. It feels like magic.
Really? I am the opposite. I always choose the aisle seat.
Why is that? You can't see anything.
I know, but I like to have space for my legs. And if I want to stand up and walk, I don't have to ask anyone to move. I feel free.
I see your point. It is easier to get to the bathroom, too.
Exactly. So Denise picks a window seat for Anna. Anna is happy. She wants to see France from the sky.
That sounds nice. So Anna has her window seat. What about Tom?
Well, Tom walks in, and Tom has some
big news.
Big news? About the lemons?
No, about himself. Tom tells everyone he has gold status.
Gold status? Wow. Is he a secret king?
No. It's a frequent flyer program. He says he travels so much that the airline gives him special prizes.
Oh, I know those. You get points every time you fly. If you have many points, you are a gold member.
Right. Tom is very proud of it. He thinks it makes him look very important.
Does he really travel that much for work?
Well, that is the funny part. The narrator, the voice we hear in the story, says something different.
Oh, what does the narrator say?
The narrator says Tom got those points from Jollies.
Jollies. What are jollies? That sounds like a funny word.
It is a British word. A jolly is a trip you take for fun, but maybe you pretend it is for work. Or it's just a very easy, fun trip.
Aha! So Tom isn't a busy businessman. He just goes on a lot of holidays.
Exactly. But he wants Anna and Denise to think he is a professional traveler.
That is so like Tom. He always wants to look good.
He really does. And then he looks at the seats Denise booked. He sees that Anna has the window seat.
And let me guess, he wants it?
Well, he says something very interesting. He says, "Oh, Anna, it is polite for a lady to have the window seat."
Wait, I am confused. If he says it is polite for her to have it, then he is being nice, right?
That is what it sounds like. But listen closely. He says she should have the window seat so that he can have the aisle seat.
Oh, I see. He is pretending to be a gentleman, but he just wants the aisle seat for his long legs.
Exactly. He tells her, "I will sit in the aisle seat to protect you," or something like that. But really, he just wants the extra space.
Wow, Tom is very clever. He makes it sound like a favor for Anna, but it is a favor for himself.
Right. He is very good at that. Poor Anna just says okay because she wants to be nice.
She is too kind. I hope she still gets to see out the window a little bit.
I hope so too. So Denise finishes the booking. She doesn't give them a paper ticket though.
No paper? What do they use?
An e-ticket.
An e-ticket. That is an electronic ticket, right?
Yes, it is just a code or a file on their phone. Denise says she'll email it to them.
That is very convenient. You can't lose it. Well, unless your phone dies.
True, you must keep your phone charged at the airport.
So they are all ready. They have the lemons, they have the e-tickets, and they have their seats.
Yes, they are heading to the airport, but the narrator sounds a bit worried at the end.
Why? Everything seems okay now.
The narrator says, "I wonder if Anna is in for a difficult trip."
Because of Tom?
Yes, if Tom is already fighting about seats before they even leave the office, imagine how he will be on a long flight.
Oh no, I can imagine it. Anna, can you hold my bag? Anna, I need more water.
Exactly. Traveling with a coworker can be very hard, especially if they think they are a gold member superstar.
I feel a bit sorry for Anna. She just wants to do a good job and sell some lemons.
She does. She is very hardworking. But this is a good lesson for us, John.
You're right. We learned a lot of good words today. Policy, economy, fixed ticket, and aisle seat.
And don't forget frequent flyer.
Right, frequent flyer. I want to be a frequent flyer too, but maybe for real work, not just jollies.
Me too. It is much better to earn your points honestly.
So what happens next? Do they get to France?
We will have to find out next time. But for now, I want to ask our listeners a question.
Oh, good idea.
When you fly on a plane, which seat do you choose? Do you like the window or the aisle?
That's a great question. And tell us why. Do you like the view or do you like the extra space?
We would love to hear your stories. Maybe you have traveled with a Tom before, too. I hope not, but if you have, tell us about it. It is great practice for your English.
It really is. Speaking about your own life is the best way to learn. I agree. Well, Emily, this was a very interesting look at Anna and Tom's trip.
It was. I feel like I am ready to book a flight myself now.
Just make sure it's not a fixed ticket if you think you might be late.
Good advice, John. I will remember that.
Now, I think it is time to look more closely at some of the words we used today.
I agree. Let's look at our vocabulary list and see how these words work in real sentences. You know, John, I really like the way we talk about these stories. It makes the words feel much more real, don't you think?
I agree, Emily. It helps me remember them better when I can see how Anna and Tom used them in their office.
Exactly. When we use words in a story, they stay in our heads. It's like they have a home there.
That's a nice way to put it. I noticed the word policy first. Denise said it is company policy to book everything online now.
Yes, a policy is a very common word in offices. It sounds a bit formal, but it's just a fancy word for a rule, right?
Right. It's a rule that a company or a group of people must follow. Every office has different policies.
Let me think. My house policy is no shoes inside.
Oh, that is a very good policy. It keeps the floor clean. My house policy is no loud music after 10 o'clock.
Oh, I like that one too. It's very respectful. So, Anna's company has a policy about booking flights. They want to save money.
Yes. They don't want to use a travel agent anymore. They want the employees to do it themselves on the internet.
It's very common now. Most companies have a policy like that because it's faster and they can see all the prices.
And it's usually cheaper, which leads us to the next word we heard, economy.
Ah, yes, economy class. That's where most of us sit on the plane, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's the standard way to travel. It's not first class with the big chairs and the fancy food.
No, definitely not. Economy is simple. You get a seat, you get a small snack, and you get to your destination.
I usually fly economy. It's fine for a short trip, like going from London to France.
I agree. It's only an hour or two. But Tom thinks he is too important for economy, I think.
He really does. He wants the gold status treatment. He wants to feel like a superstar.
But the company policy says no. They want the economy price.
And they also want a fixed ticket. That was a big part of their conversation. Denise was very clear about that.
Right, a fixed ticket. This is a very important expression for travelers to know.
It is. Fixed means it cannot change. It is stuck in one place.
Exactly. If the ticket is for Friday at 10 in the morning, you must go at Friday at 10 in the morning.
You can't change it to Saturday if you wake up late?
No, not without paying a lot of extra money. Sometimes you can't change it at all. You just lose your money.
Wow, that is why it is cheaper. The airline knows you will be there, so they give you a better price.
Yes, it's a bit risky if you are the kind of person who is always late.
I am always very early for my flights, so a fixed ticket is okay for me. I like to save the money.
Me too. I usually get to the airport 3 hours early. I like to sit and have a tea.
3 hours? Wow, Emily, you are very careful.
I am. I don't want to lose my money on a fixed ticket. I would be too stressed.
That makes sense.
Now, what about the seats? They talked about the aisle seat and the window seat.
Oh, these are tricky words to spell. Aisle, A-I-S-L-E. The S is silent.
Right. You don't say aisles. You say aisle, like the word aisle.
Exactly. The aisle is the long path in the middle of the plane where the flight attendants walk with the food.
So, an aisle seat is the seat right next to that path.
Right. It's great if you want to get up and stretch your legs.
Or if you need to go to the bathroom often. You don't have to ask anyone to move.
True. And the window seat is, well, it's next to the window.
I love the window seat. I love looking at the clouds and the tiny houses below. It makes me feel like I'm in a movie.
It's very pretty. But Tom wanted the aisle seat. He said it was polite to give Anna the window, but we know the truth.
He just wanted more space for his legs. He is very tall, I think.
He is sneaky. He used a polite reason to get what he wanted for himself.
He really is a character. He also mentioned being a frequent flyer.
Yes, a frequent flyer is someone who flies very often.
Frequent just means many times, right?
Exactly. So if you go to the same coffee shop every day, you are a frequent customer.
Aha, I see. And if you fly many times with the same airline, you get points and a special status.
Right, like Tom's gold status. But the narrator said something funny about how Tom got his points.
Oh, yes. He mentioned jollies. That's a funny word. I don't hear it very often in my English books.
It's a very British word, John. A jolly is a trip that is supposed to be for work, but it is actually just for fun.
Oh, like a vacation that the company pays for?
Exactly. Maybe Tom went to a meeting in a sunny place, but he just sat by the pool.
I want a job with jollies. That sounds like the best way to travel.
Don't we all? But in a real business, jollies are not usually allowed. You have to work hard.
Right. Anna is going to France for real work. She wants to secure a deal.
Yes, to secure a deal means to make sure the business agreement is finished and successful.
It's like locking a door. You make it safe and certain. You secure it.
That's a great way to describe it, John. They want the French company to say, yes, we will buy your lemons.
I hope they do. I want to see Anna succeed. She works so hard.
She does. And finally, Denise gave them their e-ticket.
Ah, the E stands for electronic, right?
Yes. We don't use paper tickets much anymore. Everything is on our phones now.
It's much easier. You can't lose it in your bag.
Unless your phone battery dies, then you are in trouble.
Oh no, that would be a disaster. You should always bring a charger in your bag.
Good point. So we have policy, economy, fixed ticket, aisle seat, window seat, frequent flyer, jollies, and e-ticket.
That is a lot of great travel vocabulary. I feel like I am ready to go to the airport right now.
Me too. It's nice to know these words before you go. It makes you feel much more confident.
It does. When you understand the words on the website or at the airport, you don't feel so stressed.
Exactly. And that is why we are here, right? To help our friends feel calm and ready.
Yes, exactly. I really enjoy talking about these things with you, Emily. It's very relaxing.
Me too, John. I was just thinking about Tom again. He cares so much about his gold status.
He really does. Do you think people really care about that much in real life?
Some people do. They like the special lounge and getting on the plane first.
I just want to get to my seat and read my book. I don't need a special lounge.
I think Anna is like you. She just wants to do her job. She doesn't care about being a gold member.
I think you're right. She is very focused on the lemons.
It's a good quality. Now, John, I think it is time for our listeners to try using these words.
Oh, yes. That's the most important part of learning. You have to use the words.
Maybe they can think about their own travel habits. Do they like the aisle or the window?
Or maybe they can think about their own company policies.
That's a great idea. Using the words to talk about your own life makes them stick in your brain.
Ha, stick in your brain. I like that expression. It means you won't forget them.
Exactly. It's a bit funny, but it's true.
Well, I'm ready to practice some more. Are you?
I am definitely ready. Let's look at how these words sound when we say them.
Good plan. Let's move on to our practice section.
Okay, John, I think it is time for us to practice together. I really like this part of our chat.
Me too, Emily. It is very helpful to say the words out loud. It makes them feel more real, doesn't it?
It really does. So for this section, we are going to do some shadowing. I will say a simple sentence using our travel words, and I want you to repeat it back to me.
That sounds like a great plan. And to our friends listening at home, please join us. Repeat the sentences after I say them.
Just please do. We will go very slowly. There is no rush at all. We want you to feel calm and confident.
I am ready. My voice is ready. Let's start.
Okay, let's start with the rules. At work, we often have rules for travel. Repeat this. We must follow the company policy.
We must follow the company policy.
Very good. Let's try it one more time, just to be sure. We must follow the company policy.
We must follow the company policy.
Excellent. You know, John, every company has a different policy. Some are very strict, like Anna's company.
Right, I see. At my last job, the policy was very simple. We just had to find the cheapest flight possible.
That sounds like a very common policy. Speaking of finding flights, let's practice our next sentence. I am booking the flight online.
I am booking the flight online.
Let's do it again. I am booking the flight online.
I am booking the flight online.
Oh, you said that very naturally, John.
Thank you, Emily. It is a sentence I use quite often in real life. It is much easier than going to a travel agent.
Aha, I agree. Everything is on our phones or computers now. It is very convenient.
It is, but sometimes the websites can be a bit confusing. That is why Anna asked Denise for help.
Exactly. It is always okay to ask for help. Now, let's talk about the type of ticket. This is a word we used earlier. The company policy says we fly economy.
The company policy says we fly economy.
Good. Let's try that one again. It's a bit longer. The company policy says we fly economy.
The company policy says we fly economy.
Economy class. It is the most common way to fly, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It means the seats are a bit smaller, but the price is much better for the company.
Right, I see. Tom wanted to fly in a more expensive class, but he couldn't.
No, he couldn't. He had to sit with everyone else in economy.
Poor Tom. He really likes his comfort. Now, let's try a sentence about saving money. A fixed ticket is much cheaper.
A fixed ticket is much cheaper.
Once more. A fixed ticket is much cheaper.
A fixed ticket is much cheaper.
Remember, friends, a fixed ticket means you cannot change your plans easily.
Right, I understand. If you want to change the day of your flight, you might have to pay more money.
Gently.
So you have to be very sure about your dates.
Smiling. I always check my calendar 3 times before I buy a fixed ticket. I don't want to make a mistake.
Laughs. That is a very good habit, John. I should do that too. Now, let's move to the seats on the plane. This is where Anna and Tom had their little disagreement. Repeat this. I prefer the window seat to see the clouds.
I prefer the window seat to see the clouds.
Again, I prefer the window seat to see the clouds.
I prefer the window seat to see the clouds.
Do you really like the window seat, John?
Well, it is very beautiful to look outside, especially when the sun is setting.
Aha. It is very romantic and peaceful.
It is. But as we said before, I am a bit tall, so sometimes the window seat feels a bit small for me.
I see. So maybe you like this next one better. The aisle seat is better for my long legs.
The aisle seat is better for my long legs.
One more time. The aisle seat is better for my long legs.
The aisle seat is better for my long legs.
That was great. The aisle seat gives you more space to move.
Exactly. And if I want to get a glass of water, I don't have to ask the person next to me to move.
That is a very good point. It is much more convenient.
I think Tom wanted the aisle seat for the same reason. He likes to be in control of his space.
I think you are right. He was being a bit tricky with Anna, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. He said it was polite to give her the window, but he just wanted the aisle for himself.
Oh, Tom. He is a funny character. Now, let's practice something about those special points. Do you have a frequent flyer number?
Do you have a frequent flyer number?
Again, do you have a frequent flyer number?
Do you have a frequent flyer number?
Frequent flyer. It's a long phrase, but it just means someone who flies a lot.
Right. And you get points every time you fly.
Exactly. And if you have many points, you get a special status, like Tom. Let's try this. Tom is very proud of his gold status.
Tom is very proud of his gold status.
One more time. Tom is very proud of his gold status.
Tom is very proud of his gold status.
He really is, isn't he? He thinks it makes him a very important businessman.
Yes, he loves to show off his gold card.
But the narrator said his trips were just jollies. Let's practice that word. It is very British. These trips are not just jollies.
These trips are not just jollies.
Again, these trips are not just jollies.
These trips are not just jollies.
A jolly is a trip that is more for fun than for work.
Oh, so Tom was traveling for fun, but the company was paying for it?
That is what the narrator was suggesting.
I see. That is why the narrator was a bit suspicious of Tom's gold status.
Exactly. It is a very funny situation. Now, let's talk about the ticket itself. I have my e-ticket on my phone.
I have my e-ticket on my phone.
Again, I have my e-ticket on my phone.
I have my e-ticket on my phone.
An e-ticket, it's so much better than the old paper tickets.
It really is. I remember when we had to carry big envelopes with all our papers. Now, everything is just one click away.
Aha! It makes traveling feel much less stressful. You just show your phone at the airport and you are ready to go.
Exactly. It is very simple and clean.
Okay, let's try one last sentence. This one is about being ready for the adventure. We are ready to go to the airport.
We are ready to go to the airport.
Clearly, one last time with a big smile. We are ready to go to the airport.
We are ready to go to the airport.
Wow, John, you sounded so confident and happy.
I feel happy. I think I am ready for a real trip now.
Me too. Maybe we should go to France and help Anna sell those lemons.
That would be a lot of fun. I would definitely choose the aisle seat, though.
And I would take the window seat, so we would be a perfect travel team.
We really would. No drama, unlike Tom and Anna.
It is important to be a good travel partner. It makes the trip so much nicer.
It does. I think our friends listening are going to be excellent travel partners because they are learning all these polite and useful words.
I agree. Practicing like this is the best way to feel comfortable.
Aha. When you know what to say, you don't feel nervous when you are at the airport or talking to your boss.
Exactly. That is our goal, to make English feel like a friend, not a problem.
That is a beautiful way to say it, Emily. English is a friend.
Well, we have finished our practice sentences for today. You did a wonderful job, John.
Thank you. And well done to everyone who was repeating the sentences with us. I could almost hear you.
Me too. It's a great feeling to learn together.
It really is. So what is next on our list for today?
Well, before we finish, I have a little task for our listeners.
Oh, a task. Tell me more.
I want everyone to try and use one of these words today. Just one.
That's a great idea. Maybe they can tell a friend if they prefer the window or the aisle.
Exactly. Or they can look at their phone and see if they have an old e-ticket from a past trip.
That is a good way to make the word stick in your brain.
There is that expression again, stick in your brain.
I really like it. It's very visual.
It is. Well, friends, please try to use your English today, even if it is just a small sentence.
Every little bit helps. You are doing great.
We are so proud of you. Now, John, I think it is time for something a little bit different.
Oh, what is that?
Smiling. We have a very special question to talk about. It's our question of the day.
Oh, I love the question of the day. It's always so interesting to hear different opinions.
It is. And today's question is about travel habits.
I am ready. Let's hear it.
I am glad you are ready, John. Today's question is about something we saw with Anna and Tom.
Oh, was it about their flight to France?
Yes, specifically about where they sit. Remember how Tom really wanted that aisle seat?
Oh, I remember. He was very firm about it. He said it was polite for Anna to have the window, but we know he just wanted more space for himself.
Exactly. He was very sneaky. So everyone, here is our question for you. When you travel by plane, do you prefer the window seat or the aisle seat? And can you tell us why?
That is a very classic question. It says a lot about a person's personality.
It really does. To help our listeners think of their own answers, we have 5 examples from our community.
Oh, let's hear them. I want to see if I agree with any of them.
The first one is from Sarah. She says, I always choose the window seat. I love looking at the clouds and the tiny houses below. It makes the trip feel like a dream.
Ah, a dreamer. I like that. It's very peaceful to look outside. What about the second one?
This one says, I prefer the aisle seat. I drink a lot of water, so I need to get up often. I don't want to bother the person sitting next to me.
That is very polite. Very kind. I am like that too. I hate asking people to move.
Exactly. The third answer is, the aisle seat is my favorite because I have long legs. I can stretch them out a little bit into the aisle when it is safe.
Oh, I understand that. Being tall on a plane can be very difficult. You need that extra room.
Gently. Definitely. Here is the fourth one. I like the window seat because it is easier to sleep.
I can lean my head against the side of the plane and rest comfortably.
True. The aisle seat doesn't have a wall for your head. And the last one?
Smiling. The last one says, I don't mind. Window, aisle, or even the middle seat. I am just so happy to be traveling that I don't care where I sit.
Wow. What a positive way to look at it. Just happy to be on an adventure.
I agree. So, what about you? Please share your answer with us. Write a comment and tell us your preference.
We really want to read your stories. It helps you practice your English in a real way.
Exactly. Just a short sentence is perfect. Now, John, let's think about everything we learned today.
Well, Emily, we talked a lot about seats today. It was fun to follow Anna and Tom on their trip.
It really was, even though Tom was a bit difficult about his gold status. Anna handled it very well today.
Ah, she did. Traveling for work can be stressful, but learning the right words makes it much easier.
Right, like economy class tickets and window seats. These are very useful words for everyone to know.
Exactly. We hope this story helped you feel more comfortable with travel English. It is all about gaining confidence.
Yes. Remember, it is okay to take your time. Learning is a slow journey, just like a long flight.
That is a lovely thought. Take a deep breath and enjoy your day. Thank you for listening to us.
Goodbye, everyone. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode very soon indeed, dear friends. Goodbye.
Congratulations on making it all the way through the lesson with Emily and John. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right in the center of your screen so you never miss our next lesson. You can also check out more videos right over here on the left or right side. We've picked them just for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.